Happy Saturday, good people. I'm here to bring you a follow-up review on the Danny Jacobs Gennady Golovkin fight, and also a little bit of boxing rants. All this week I've been listening to people's reviews of the fight. Some saying, oh, Danny Jacobs got robbed. Even my best friend that I consider a real good boxing analyst even said the same thing. But my opinion, nah. Gennady Golovkin clearly controlled the pace of the fight. For most of the fight, he kept Danny Jacobs on his back foot. Danny Jacobs got leverage on a couple of his hardest punches, and Gennady Golovkin took those, did not buckle. So that brings us back to the Kell Brook fight with Gennady Golovkin, where people say, oh, he hit him with an uppercut that lifted him off his feet. No, he didn't. Don't lie, he didn't do that. What clearly happened was Gennady Golovkin was coming in and was off of his front foot, and when he got hit with that uppercut. So the momentum of him getting hit with the uppercut and him already off his front foot gave the perception to your eye that he got lifted up off his feet. But anyway, Gennady Golovkin controlled the fight with the jab. I would like to see better inside game from him. But I also heard some people say that, oh, Gennady Golovkin is going to lose because he doesn't have an inside game. Well, he showed that he had a decent inside game. I don't want him to hold as much as he did, but I understand his reason for holding. You're fighting a damn light heavyweight / cruiserweight. Because, dude, don't lie to yourself. There's a couple of y'all out here. And I had made this video yesterday, but I decided to change it. Because I didn't, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to drop names. Ego. Like, dude, you're full of shit, man. I like your videos, by the way. You're full of shit sometimes, man. Like, I watched one of your reviews earlier this morning, and then that video, you tried to actually give props to Gennady, but a couple of days after the fight, the day after the fight, you were just straight dogging. Like, you sound like somebody who was raving about the Andre Ward Kovalev decision if they were voting for Kovalev, which Kovalev won that fight. I'm not going to fully say that Gennady Golovkin outboxed Danny Jacobs. There was too much respect between the two men. Gennady had too much respect because he knew he was fighting a bigger man. A bigger man that was probably on juice or something. You didn't weigh in for the IBF championship weigh-in that Saturday. But you taught all this unification shit. You just wanted to be the person who beat Gennady Golovkin. You didn't give a fuck about the belts, dude. I can't respect that. I mean, best fight the best and belts are on the line. Like, follow the fucking rules. Your game plan was to be a weight bully. You hydrated up, and you hydrated up to a fucking bulky. Dude, you were at least every bit of 180. Like, compared to what you look like in the weigh-in, dude, like, there was not really a massive size difference. But, dude, you came in looking like goddamn Super Saiyan stage 1 in that bitch, man. That shit is fucking crazy. Like, get your life together. But the fight was a competitive fight. The fight came down to the jab, and every time Gennady hit him with a jab, Danny Jacobs hit with snap back. Every time he would hit Danny Jacobs looked like he wanted to fold. Danny Jacobs was gassed. Danny did do some good things in there, but he could not hurt Gennady Golovkin. Y'all can't say that Gennady couldn't hurt Danny Jacobs. It's kind of hard to hurt a fucking armored tank that puts on extra fucking armor. Okay? Come on. He put the weight on to guard his chin. But Gennady could have did a little bit more body work and could have broke him down. Then I heard one of you dumb fuck boys say, oh, Gennady Golovkin's got a soft body. Once Danny starts hitting him to the body, he's gonna go. Well, I heard Jacobs' corner, say put something downstairs. I didn't see him go. I didn't see him buckle. At one point, if I recall it correctly, Danny Jacobs hit him in the body. I think either a straight shot or a rib shot, and Gennady like pounded his stomach like, "Come on, bitch, bring it. Fuck that shit. Hit these abs, motherfucker. That shit ain't hurting me." But for all y'all to cry about sour milk, man, suck a dick, okay? Because your man lost. Just, it's boxing, dude. Like, your man, like, he fairly clearly lost. How the fuck can you give Danny Jacobs even an edge around? I would agree that it was a close fight, but a close fight that still goes to Gennady Golovkin. I couldn't even score that fight a draw if I wanted to. The fight was close because it was a competitive fight that had seesaw moments, but the clearer, harder, conscientious shots came from Gennady Golovkin. That's point blank fucking period, man. So I would like to see a rematch with a rehydration clause, saying that Gennady Golovkin is the A side. Yo, in the dress, Mr. EGO. You don't know me, I don't know you. And I'm not out here to call you out, but there's some things, I'm going to tell you right now, when I watch y'all channels, there's going to be shit that y'all going to say that's going to piss me off, and I'm going to rebuttal against it. You said some shit about Canelo still being the A-side dude, this. I'm trying to figure this out. Like, if a person holds the majority of the fucking belts in the division, and just because you might have the bigger resume, but you only held one of the 4 belts, you held, so that's, what, a quarter of a belt? Like, come on, man. Like, how the fuck are you the A-side? Even if you're moving up in weight, how the fuck are you A-side? That's like Gennady Golovkin being the A-side in the middleweight division, stepping up to, let's say, a lower caliber Andre Ward. As you like to say, Andre Ward is the pound for pound, and he's the A-side in all the situations. Okay, how the fuck can you say A-side when you're inactive? Okay, we're not talking about a prime as your hero is. My hero was too, Roy Jones. A prime Roy Jones could take a year off and still be considered the A-side. A prime Roy Jones could lose a fight and still come into the ring slightly an A-side, depending on who the opponent was. Just like when he fought Tarver the second time, I think the purse was still split. It wasn't a bigger win. It wasn't a bigger win for, like, Tarver. Like, when Tarver beat Jones, there was the third fight was still a split, man. Like, come on, dude. Like, I'm trying to understand your angle here, man. It's like you're kind of biased, but, you know, I'm just trying to understand, man. And I'm trying to make this shit a little bit better. I'm trying to give people a realistic point of view from what you call a casual. I'm a slight casual, and I'm not no boxing historian, so does that make me a casual? I love boxing. I grew up watching boxing. I actually boxed. I know Sugar Ray Leonard. I met Marvin Hagler and all those guys when I was in Maryland. So does that make me a boxing historian? Or since, you know, I don't go to the boxing events like I would like to, that makes me a casual? Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what's your angle? What's your angle, guy? Why are you so angry? So anyway, final thoughts about the fight. The fight was a good competitive fight. It was a close fight if you had your emotions into it, but if you actually looked at the fight, the cleaner shots came from Gennady Golovkin. Numbers don't. Oh, I'm gonna take one of your little sayings since you like Jay-Z. Men lie, women lie. Numbers don't lie, homie. But I guess it lies this time, just like CompuBox always lied for Mayweather. But you know, and I listened to all the audio footages of some people who were there in the arena that are floating around on the internet, and it was clear that the route was not a Danny Jacobs fight. Danny Jacobs crowd. But people like drama. They like suspense. They like the fear of knowing that somebody might get knocked out, or somebody old might go, or somebody is in trouble. And that will sway the crowd. When the fight is fucking good, both fighters get cheered. But coming into the ring, Golovkin was cheered, Jacob was booed. And that was Jacob's home crowd. So, you tell me who was A-side, homie. I just want to send a couple of shout-outs right now. The people that I like listening to. Ego, Precise, Thunderdome Boxing Talk, Don Juan, In the Arena, Strictly Boxing News, The Fats King, a couple of other guys, man. You know, I like to listen to y'all channels, but some of y'all are full of shit. You know, I'm not trying to be nobody's savior or equalizer or nothing like that. I'm just trying to let people hear from a real motherfucking point of view. Somebody who actually gives a fuck about the sport. You know? Not somebody who just want to sit back and criticize all the time. So with that being said, y'all have a happy day. As Fast King would say, y'all have a blessed day. But y'all have a good day. I have to check and see what's the next upcoming boxing match. I know there's one tonight. I'm probably not going to watch that. I don't know. I think it might be Lomachenko. I'm not really interested in watching Lomachenko beat up on somebody. The littler guys, man, it's like it's 2, 3, 5 pound difference. Fuck that shit. Like, go out there and fight Rigondeaux. Do that. How about that? How about that? Do that. Fight Rigondeaux. Make that shit happen. Y'all meet him in a little catch weight. Let him drop 2. You can't 2. There you go. It's figured out. But that's it. That's all I got. Later.